Hello and welcome to the first actual episode of the Design to Code series. Today we will start programming on our design and we will begin by making this navigation. And little fun fact, this is an actual screenshot of the final app that we will program, so it will look exactly like that. And yeah, so let's start. Here I have created a new Xcode project and we will start by adding a new struct called navigation, which is of type view, and inside here we have our body, which is of type SumView. And yeah, so we will start off by having an H stack because these two items are arranged horizontally, so it just makes sense to make an H stack out of it. And yeah, so inside here we have an image and some text, and as you can see, the text is just December. And for the image we will use something called the system name, and you might wonder what this is, and this is something really cool. You might know the SF Symbols app. This is an app that shows you all the built-in symbols for iOS, and you can use any of these images without having to add any assets to your SwiftUI project, and you can even style them with fonts, which is amazing in my opinion, because you can use different font weights, font sizes, you can color them, you can use different text styles, and yeah, so we will use the shampoo left. I hope I pronounced it correctly, but this is basically this symbol. It's pretty simple, but it's nice to have built in. So we will write it inside here, and yeah, so then we will add in the body of the content view the navigation, and we should see it right here. So this doesn't look nice right now, so we will style it a little bit, and as I said, you can style these images, which are with system name initialized, with a font, which is amazing in my opinion. We used the size 24, the white semi-bold, and the design we used the rounded, which basically means everything is rounded as it says. Yeah, and we will also use a foreground color of, let's say, red for the start. And here we will also use the same font. So font size 24, font weight semi-bold, and design rounded. And we will also give this the same foreground color of red. And yeah, you can see it already looks a bit nicer, but we need some spacing, of course, because this is too cramped. And yeah, we also don't want it in the middle, we want it on the left, so we add a spacer right here. And we also don't want it to touch the edge, so we add some padding, of course, on the leading edge with a length of 48. And yeah, so we also don't want to have this in the middle, so what we do is we add a restack in our content view, put the navigation inside here, and add a spacer at the bottom. And yeah, so now you can see this is really on the top, so we also want to have some padding right here. So we give the top about 32 points spacing, and we will also add some padding to the bottom, which is not necessary right now, but for later tutorials it will make it a little bit easier. And now we also don't want this red color, so we create a new color. We make an extension to the color struct, and we will add a new static let type navigation color, and this is a color that is initialized with red, green, blue, and here we will use 0.38, 0.11 and 0.09, and then right here we can just use navigation color right here as well. Yeah, so now we should see some improvements, some nicer colors right here. So yeah, now you can see we have our navigation, and that's it for the first tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are excited for the next tutorials where we will create this very beautiful control. Yeah, hope to see you in the next video. If you like it, leave a like. If you enjoy my videos, I would really appreciate if you give me a sub. And yeah, see you next time.